Living with an alcoholic and abusive person is one of those factors which have turned the lives of millions of families into continuous suffering. The problem is much more severe if that person is your life partner. You don't know what to do? Watch this video to remove the dark and hazy clouds of uncertainty about whether you should leave this relation or not. For the best anxiety and emotional balance advice, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video. Hi, I'm Monica Obando, clinical hypnotherapist known for helping women who are struggling to manage their emotions and a need to successfully achieve emotional balance. Alcoholism is a condition where a person has an irresistible urge to drink alcohol, despite knowing the fact that it's negatively impacting his or her life. According to a research study by the National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism, nearly 17 million people above 18 years of age in the US are suffering from this condition. These people usually try to hide their condition and think that the negative consequences of their behavior are just restricted to them. However, that's not the case. The women married to alcoholic husbands usually try to help them to control this problem and live a normal life, but they often fail to do so. It can be either to the psychologically traumatic past of the alcoholic or the personal need to consume large amounts of alcohol to cope with job stresses and other social pressures. The main issue with these high-functioning alcoholics is that their dependence and addiction aggravate with each passing day. They feel helpless and not in control, affecting their entire surroundings, including family life. A woman came to my practice because she was tired of attracting alcoholic and emotional abusive boyfriends. She felt the need to help them to overcome their addiction and always end up abused and depleted. When we went back in time, she was 7 years old. We discovered her dad was an alcoholic and extremely abusive with her mom. She saw her mom crying most of the time and she felt helpless and wanting to provide support to her mom, but didn't know how. She also wanted to help her dad to live a normal life while she craved for a happy family. After a few sessions and lots of exploration of those episodes, she finally realized the impact of those experiences in her life, as she was able to forgive and transform her life to move forward and attract the right person to live the life she always wanted. Here are the signs to recognize if your significant other is an alcoholic. He cannot control his urge to drink even if he tries to. He exhibits the sign of mood swings and abusive behavior worsening when he doesn't drink alcohol. He finds excuses for his drinking habits. Instead of taking responsibility and helping his family, he chooses to hide behind the alcohol. He drinks excessive amounts of alcohol when he's alone, and there is no one to stop him from doing so. He shows an overall change in personality while drinking. He suffers from frequent short-term memory losses, creating the evergreen cycle of abuse and remorse. Comment below this video, I would like to know what's the most common sign of alcohol abuse that you're experiencing. Comment below and we will build a little supportive community here on the channel. As the partner or wife of an alcoholic, you may be living in a continuous state of fear and uncertainty, constantly worried about the overall health, mental and psychological well-being, and economic viability of your significant others, as well as yours and your family in general. Some of the pressures you may be facing are extreme worry, anxiety, and pain that can force you to start drinking alcohol or consuming other forms of drugs. Financial burden, as your alcoholic partner usually can't earn enough money, significantly affecting the overall family budget. The frequent fights of alcoholics become irritable as they get into fights with their family members and people outside of the household. The devastating effects on your children, as the children of the houses with one or both alcoholic parents have many more psychological issues compared to other kids. They frequently run away from schools. They get easily involved in illegal activities, do drugs, are weak and feel vulnerable and lonely. They usually have trust issues and relationship disorders. They feel difficult to fit in their environments. Do you feel hopeless and suffer from lack of motivation as you are constantly trying to stop his alcohol addiction, but the lack of professional training prevents you from succeeding? Even if you succeeded in achieving it, the alcoholic may relapse, and then the self-blame begins, because you think that all the bad things happening in your life are because of you. And this one is the most negative consequences. It not only destroys your self-esteem, but may also distort your overall outlook. You may have the tendency to cover up, as it is proven that in most domestic violence cases, the woman covers up the negative behavior of her partner for a long time. This behavior empowers the alcoholic because he knows that she isn't going to tell anyone. And with each passing day, she suffers more and more abuse. Are you one of them? Comment below. I want to know. If you are looking for ways to help your significant other to solve his drinking problem, first he needs to admit he has a problem. And it is a problem that needs an immediate solution, which is quite a good thing for both you and your family. If you are ready to keep fighting, keep in mind that family assistance and support are necessary, but most of the time your partner will need proper help from the professional, as they can help you design a roadmap to take your partner and family out of this situation. You may find support groups because drinking is a quite common problem these days. So you will find a lot of people around you who want to quit drinking and their family members supporting them. Team up with them. Find alternatives, as habits are so difficult to be changed. Replacing drinking habits with something productive can help your significant other to quit drinking. You need to clear your mind. You need to talk to a professional about your feelings after constantly living under the alcohol burden and emotional abuse from your husband. Anxiety and overthinking can impair your peace of mind. Remember, this is an important step because the more you keep things hidden in your head, the more difficult it will be for you to heal and move forward. If you feel that you have been battling with an alcoholic partner for such a long time and it's time for a change, contact me to the link below and apply to a discovery call. I will be more than happy to help you. One thing that you need to keep in mind is that solving the problem of alcoholism and dealing with all the negative consequences is not easy. Sometimes it takes years to completely remove alcohol out of your life. In severe cases, your partner may be better if admitted to a rehab center where he can get all the appropriate support to help him fight the alcohol addiction. They have doctors and experts who ensure that he will have minimum withdrawal symptoms and there are no chances of relapse. Usually, they offer different programs. If he is facing serious alcohol use disorder, he surely needs to be admitted to a rehab center. As for you, you need to start recovering your life too. Create healthy routines of exercise and nutrition. Join clubs to meet new people and make new friends. Help others by sharing your story and giving them hope too. Accepting that you have been a victim for a long time isn't easy, but that's something you need to do to forgive your past and move forward to recover your emotional balance. If you would like to have a personal consultation with me to improve your quality of life, contact me to the link below. You have the power to make the appropriate decisions for you and your family, and the sooner the better. I create one more useful tool for you to organize your life. It's a stress-free planner where you can plan your schedule ahead and create healthy routines to keep you on track. You can grab it below this video in the description section. Also, if you want to work directly with me, you will find a link to book a discovery call where I will help you find the emotional balance you truly deserve. You don't need to be a victim, and it's time to take action for you and your family. If you like this video, let me know by giving me a like below, subscribe, and share it with your fellow friends. Comment below with how helpful you found this video and what was your biggest takeaway. And I'll look forward to seeing your feedback and giving you some as well. I will see you in the next video, and thank you so much for watching.